Okay, so my video just cut out, my phone just cut out. So back to Dazzling Dogs. This was a book that I completed. I do have a video of a slower flip through of this one. If you want to see it on my channel, just scroll back until you find it. And this was all done in super tips and a bit of coloured pencil. When I wasn't fussy about colouring neat, I just coloured it and had an awful lot of fun. And it was right back at the start of January 2021. Okay, I've got Entangled Forest, and I did 2 or 3 in here. I did this one, which was a buddy colour. I did this one as well. I made it into a night scene, so I really like that one. And I also did this one just recently for Christmas. Okay, so that's Entangled Forest by Angela Porter. I've got Wish You Were Here by Teresa Goodrich. And I think I've only got 2 done in this one. This one here with the pyramid. And this one here. But most of you have all seen this book. It's very popular. So that's Wish You Were Here. And I've got Celtic Crosses colouring book. And I know I was watching a Viking show at the time. So I was doing a lot of these. And I think I've done about half of this book. But if you like Celtic designs, it's pretty much all, like it says, Celtic Crosses. And yeah, I was just in the mood for Celtic stuff at the time. So I know I wanted to finish the book, but yeah, ran out of mojo. So when I get my Celtic feeling back, I'll come back to this book. So that's Celtic Crosses, Kari Buziak. I've got Celtic Alphabet Designs, which is exactly like it says. It's all the letters. And yeah, Celtic design with them. I was going to do this once I've finished the crosses. That's how enthusiastic I was at the time. So that's Celtic Alphabet Designs, Kari Buziak. Entangled Landscapes by Angela Porter. I think I only, I got a whip going in metallic paints, but these are very, very intricate, and yeah, I have to be in the mood to do them. This one was less intricate than some of the others. But again, I got this book because of my colour along I was doing at the time of Angela Porter Entangled series. Entangled Butterflies. Haven't done anything in this one at all. But yeah, you get the idea. It's a Cat's World by Teresa Goodrich. I believe this is a newer book. I had this on pre-order. Totally forgot about it. And then it arrived in the post about 4 or 5 months later. But it's just really cute. I haven't done anything in this one yet. But after doing the Dazzling Dogs, you know, I thought, oh, maybe I'll do the cat one. But I still think the Dazzling Dogs was cuter. Okay, so that is It's a Cat's World, Teresa Goodrich. I've got Autumn Scenes colouring book by Teresa Goodrich. And I did this one here, which was for a colouring challenge. I can't remember who, it might have been Danny Buttons, way back in February 21, and she was doing a challenge to colour everything different colours than they normally are. So you couldn't do anything in the colour that it would naturally be in. So that's what I did there. And I did this one, the apples with the watercolour. This is still one of my favourite pages I've done. I just love how it looks. There's so many colorists who have finished this book, and they've done such a beautiful job on it too. But I just haven't got around to working in it at the moment. So that's Autumn Scenes. I've got Victorian Gowns by Mingju Sun. And after getting the 50s fashion colouring book, I decided to get some more of the fashion ones because I was in the mood at the time. These are absolutely beautiful gowns if you're into colouring clothing. They're absolutely beautiful, but I haven't done anything in this yet. And then I've also got the Art Nouveau Fashions, Mingju Sun as well. And yeah, beautiful as well. Just a different era than the Victorian gowns, but just as stunning. And I haven't done anything in this one either. I have to be in the mood to colour clothing. That's that one. And then I have Country Charm colouring book, Teresa Goodrich. And what have I done? I've done a couple. I did this one with the snowy scene, which I really love how this turned out. Have I done anything else? No, that's it. That's Country Charm, Teresa Goodrich. I have Creative Haven Alice in Wonderland Designs, Mighty Noble. I know I haven't done anything in this one, but it is just such a cute book. I had to get it. And one day I shall do something in this book. It's very, very pretty. I remember I bought it with no intention at the time of colouring it. Like, I had no feeling to colour it, but I just wanted to add it to my collection because, you know, it's Alice in Wonderland. I had to get it. So that's that one. Then I've got Festive Mexican Talavera Designs by Marjorie Sarnat. And yeah, this gives me a Dazzling Dogs feeling. So I did the frog. And yeah, they're just all animals really in sort of Mexican style. I think it's Mexican. Talavera. I did the donkey. Like how that one turned out. And that's it so far. Now guys, oh no, I got Spring Scenes, and then we'll go on to the Dover ones. I've got Spring Scenes colouring book, and I don't think I've done anything in this one. I'll just do a quick flip, but most of you probably would have seen this book. Oh, I did do one, I lied. There we go. And I remember Teresa liked this page on Instagram, which was nice, because I don't think a lot of people had posted this page. They seem to do all the other pages first. Oh, and I did the first page. That one there, picnic scene. Right, I do have this, which is what I did is made my own cover, and I went to the Creative Haven site, and they have free sample pages, and I just sort of made my own sort of book up of the Entangled free sample pages. So yeah, it's probably got about 15 pages in this that I got for free samples. And I did this one, which was supposed to be a buddy colour with a relative in Cornwall, and yeah, not Cornwall, in Bristol, and she never did it. She totally flaked out on me. And I did this one, the night scene. I really like this one. I did the flowers, and I did this one. And I think they were all pretty much for my Entangled colour along, but they were all just sample pages, which are totally free if you go on their site. And I also made up myself a little Creative Kittens / Creative Cats book by Marjorie Sarnett. Again, there's probably about 15 pages in here that I got. And I did this page. This was for Support the Ukraine page. So I did it all in the blues and yellows. And it's got peace on the cat. So I really like how this turned out. And I write on the back of the page which book it came from. So this one was from Creative Cats. And some of them were from Creative Kittens. So, I did this one here too with the Dutch shoe, because my dad is from the Netherlands, and that was from Creative Kittens. So that's that. And then I wanted to show you this one. This is by Marjorie Sarnett. It's not a Creative Haven colouring book. It's not through them, but because it's by Marjorie Sarnett, I decided to add it into this video. And this has got 34 daytime illustrations, and then the same illustrations in midnight. So at the back is all the midnight ones. So you pretty much got the main image, and then you don't have to really colour in the background too much. And then at the front, I'll just flip to the front ones. The front ones is the complete full colouring page images. And they are just beautiful, but I haven't done a single page because, again, they're a little bit too intricate for me at the moment. I have to feel like doing them, but it is absolutely beautiful book, and I think the price was really good considering how thick it is, and you get the nighttime and the daytime images. So I think that was really, really it's a really, really good book to have. It's really pretty. Yeah. So that's, if you want the ISB number, that's it there. Try to get that up close. And it's by, thinking who printed this, J.R. Imagination. Yeah, published by J.R. Imagination. But I did get it off of Amazon. Okay, now to my Dover books, which are, I think Creative Haven started perhaps as Dover in the early days and then changed to Creative Haven. I'm not sure. But this is Tarot Designs by Adrian Trafford. And it has all the tarot sort of cards, I guess, but I got it because I really like the big images with the big black line art. Just something simpler to colour. For example, when I don't want to do all these intricate ones. And the images are just really, really nice. I like how they're drawn. Yeah, and it's just something a bit simpler. So I haven't done anything in it. It is single-sided, so again, like I always say, you have to prep your pages if you're going to use watercolor markers. If not, you can just use pencil or crayon. So that is Tarot Designs colouring book. I got this one here. This is Heart Mandalas colouring book by Marty Noble. I found this one in the thrift store and it was like $2, so I picked it up. Haven't done anything in here yet, but I thought this would be really good for Valentine's Day. This one was already done and it's done pretty well. I think they've coloured all the like swirly bits and then they've gone in with soft pastel instead of colouring in all the other bits, which is a really good idea. And then they've done some love hearts in the corners. So what a pretty page. Thank you, whoever had this book first. But yeah, just all love heart mandalas, really nice. Okay, so I have Medieval Tapestries by Marty Noble. God, I love this book. I really love this book, but they are quite intricate. They're not too bad. And this is the first page I did in here. One of my favourite coloured pages that I've done. I've probably said it a few times. Had to prep my page, but this is all Prismacolor and a bit of glitter gel pen, polychromos. Took me like 3-4 days of steady work to do this, but I really like how it turned out. When they're done, they are very, very beautiful. That's 2 more I've done. And I'd love to complete this book. But I have to, again, I have to be in the mood because it is time consuming and very intricate work, especially with all the little flowers in the backgrounds. But that is Medieval Tapestries, and they are all real tapestries as well. So you can go on Google and search the real tapestry and you can find out what the colours were if you wanted to. This is Celtic Stained Glass by Courtney Davis. So these are the stained glass look books with the nice sounding paper. I started this one with watercolour because it said that you can use felt tip pens, crowns, acrylics, watercolours, tempera, or even oil paint. So I did watercolour on the background and I think it really does give it a nice stained glass look. But I don't know, I just stopped and didn't colour in the main image. I think I was testing it out. But yeah, these are made because this was already done when I bought it. These are made so you can tear them out and like put them on your windows. But yeah, they're all sort of Celtic designs again. So that's that one. And then I have another one like that, and this is Witch's Stained Glass Colouring Book by Carol Schmidt. And I've done this one here. I think this was just in Ohuhu Markers or Super Tips, can't remember. That's that one. And these are all just witches. And it actually says the witches at the back of the book, like what they're from, like what fairy tale they're from. Obviously the Wizard of Oz with the monkey there. I did this one, just again with markers. I seem to get it out around Halloween. And I did this one here. And somehow I got gold paint all on my pages. I don't know even where it came from. But I did this one from, this is Hansel and Gretel with the gingerbread house. So, yeah. It's got all the perforated pages. But it's a different kind of colouring book. I don't think they make them anymore. They just used to make them when they were Dover. There's a whole bunch of them if you want to look them up. This is Dover Colouring Angels, Glorious Angels, sorry, by John Green. And again, I got it because of the big line art. And I think I saw this on Anne Hatfield's channel. So I had to get it. Again, I totally forgot about this. Otherwise, I would have probably done something for Christmas in this one because that was my intention. Yeah, because of the amount. Yeah, it's angels, angels, angels. What better time to do than Christmas time? And I didn't get it out. Pretty stupid. Yeah, Glorious Angels. And then we have another one by Marty Noble. This is Wondrous Wizards. Again, it's got the bigger line art. And I haven't done anything in it. There's a lot of princesses and queens in here considering it's Wondrous Wizards. I thought it was going to be more of proper wizards. Oh well, they seem to be more at the front. That's okay. And I did start this one. I got a whip going here. Totally forgot about this. All I need to do is all this, which I could probably do in glitter gel pens. So I think I might try and finish this one this month, because I don't like having whips. So that's Wondrous Wizards. And then last of all, I've got a Geometric Designs digital samples. So these are all samples, again, from the Creative Haven site, from all of their geometric books. So I've written at the bottom of each page, like what book it came out of, in case I want to buy the entire book. So we've got tessellation patterns, geometric stained glass, genius stained glass, geometric whirlwind, geometric stained glass. This was from the Easter egg one. I don't think that was a geometric page. That was from their Dover, I think, Easter egg book. Genius stained glass, tessellation patterns, geometric stained glass, tessellation patterns. So yeah, you get the idea. Dimensions, mandala madness, mandala techellations. Yeah, so I've done a few in this just when I'm in the mood. Arabic patterns, don't know that one. Geometric all over. So yeah, from all of their books, these are all the sample pages. I've done a few in that. And yeah, just my own cover and just stapled it together very simply. Okay guys, so that is part one of all my colouring books. I hope you've enjoyed, and stay with me for part two, which will be all of my colour by number books. See you soon.